The antecedent with Uzzah happens during King David's joyful attempt to bring the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. The Ark symbolized God's holy presence, and God had given very specific instructions about how it was to be handled. This moment is shocking, but it carries deep spiritual meaning. Only Levites from the family of Kohath could carry the Ark. It must be carried on poles. On the shoulders of the priests, no one was ever to touch the Ark itself, but during David's procession, the Ark was placed on a cart pulled by oxen, a method borrowed from the Philistines, not from God's law. This set the stage for tragedy, array, as the procession moved forward with music, celebration, and dancing. The oxen pulling the cart stumbled. The Ark shifted. Why was this so serious? God's holiness is absolute. The Ark represented God's presence. Touchy. It was not a small mistake. Violated a direct command. Good intentions don't override God's instructions. Uzzah's reflex may have been sincere, but sincerity does not replace obedience. Israel had grown careless with holy things. The Ark had been neglected for years. This moment reminded the nation that God's presence is not casual. The Ark was not in danger. Uzzah assumed the Ark needed his protection. But the God who parted seas and stopped rivers did not need human rescue. David's reaction was shocked, angry, afraid. He halted the procession and left the Ark at the house of Obed-Edom, where God blessed the household for 3 months. This showed that God's presence brings life and blessing, but must be approached with reverence. The Ark is moved the right way when David tried again. He did it according to God's instructions. The Levites carried the Ark on their shoulders. Sacrifices were offered. Worship was reverent and joyful this time. The Ark arrived safely in Jerusalem. Obedience matters. God's instructions are not suggestions. Familiarity can breed carelessness. Uzzah grew up around the Ark. Sometimes the things we see every day lose their sense of sacredness. God's presence is both powerful and precious. It brings blessing, but must be honored.